So the purpose of this video is to document the fact that the major events mentioned by Q in his posts are coming to either a climax or a natural conclusion. Q gives us very little indication of the actual timeline for events. People have theorized that there are 2-year deltas between a post and an actual event that takes place in the real world. One of the indications that Q gives us are the use of markers. So in this particular post dated December 17, 2019, Q states, "The first indictment unseal will trigger mass pop awakening." And then the first arrest will verify action, confirm future direction. They will fight, but you are ready. Marker 9. So Q post dated May 17th, 2020 gives us the outline for future events. This particular post shows Flynn DOJ dismiss week 1, FISA unmasked D-class week 2, class 1 through 99 week 3, and statement "you are here," saying May 17th is the 3rd week. Political coverage of Flynn being dismissed began on May the 7th. Here, Politico writes an article stating DOJ drops case against Flynn. Let's reference our calendar. So, looking at the calendar, you see here's the month of May. May 7th is the date that DOJ said Flynn's good to go. May 17th is the day that Q said you are in week 3. You are here. See, there are a lot of things that are classified occurring for that week. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks later on the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 takes us here, Saturday. 6 is the 9th week on the Q drop. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 9th week. So linking back to Q's drop number 3716, in that particular drop, Q put marker 9. So now, in a more recent drop, Q responds to a poster which had the tweet I showed you before, and Q gives an explanation. The explanation itself confirms that the December drop that had marker 9 was a correct reference to the calendar drop. What this means is Q gave a specific time window, a specific week in time, predicted into the future from December of 2019, wherein he or she claimed that somebody would get arrested and the person arrested would trigger a mass population awakening. And of course, we know exactly who Q is talking about from the subsequent posts. So this confirmation that Ghislaine is supposed to be the individual who is significant enough to trigger a mass awakening of consciousness in the population has been disappointing for some Q followers. They were expecting another figure like maybe Tom Hanks or Prince Andrew. Let us again reference the Q post in question. First indictment unseal will trigger mass pop awakening. First arrest will verify action and confirm future direction. So if you look at the laws of probability, what are the odds that an individual would just be able to guess the week that an important figure would get arrested? Seriously, Ghislaine, the second figure to Epstein, was taken in just a few days ago, this week, week 9. Marker 9. So Q defends against the arguments that Ghislaine is not significant enough. Q states, impressive, most impressive argument. Maxwell is not big enough name to trigger mass awakening. Counter argument. Do not make statements based on assumption of worth and or value. Do not think today, but rather after today. One leads to another, to another, to another. One leads to many. The crimes against the children equals common denominator. No matter political affiliation, mass pop awakening. Have faith in humanity. So this is the point in time, the moment in history, where we have to have faith in humanity. We know what happened to this guy, Epstein. So the concern is that Ghislaine can somehow find a similar fate. But at some point we have to come to an individual recognition that it is possible the Patriots may be in control. It is possible that there may even be some type of divine intervention. It is possible there may be a type of classified technology that allows one to traverse through the dimensions, even the dimension of time. Here we are in week 9. What happens in week 10? There is nothing that goes after week 10 for this particular post. So the New York Post claimed on July the 3rd, yesterday, that Ghislaine Maxwell is to cooperate. There's also concern that Prince Andrew is concerned. The next few weeks will be the cornerstone of the edifice known as the Q movement. If events start to pick up, details are released demonstrating that Ghislaine is cooperating, names are being dropped, people are being looked into, then that will completely legitimize the entire plot of Q. And the MSM, I know not what fate lies before them. So that was just an update on where we are, the current state of Q. This is apparently the crescendo of the song. Peace. Be blessed. Bye.